Good morning, class. So, today we are going to continue learning about action words or doing words. Whatever we do are action words. But last time we saw that there is a difference. For example, look at here. Mother cooks, but here it is the plain. So, how will it be? Well, let me write mother beginning of a sentence always in capital. Mother cooks and then Hina. If it is Hina cooks, let us write mother cooks and Hina cooks. Then these are two sentences, right? But if I put it into one sentence, what happens? Mother, mother and Hina cook. I don't say any more cooks, but I say cook. Why? Why do we say I cook? I, we, you, they, all this we say cook. Only for singular nouns, we use cooks. Okay, now I'll show you. Now I'll show you. Let me show. Okay, so take a look at this. Take a look at this. Okay, where am I? Okay, so what happens here? When we speak about just one person, animal, or thing, for example, he, she, it, or Reni, Tanya, Ramu, or if it is an animal, cat, for all the single nouns or adjectives, we add S or ES. For any, just one thing, we add S or ES depending on the words. But if there are two people, two animals, two things, I add no S or ES. I cannot add S or ES. But at the same time, for I, even though I am just one person, I don't add S. No, I don't add S. Okay, so these things you have to remember. No S for two people, two animals, two things, or I, you, we, and they. No S. Instead, whenever there is only one person, except in the case of I is an exceptional case, except in this case, we always add at the end of the action word an S, or sometimes it needs to be an ES. That we will learn later on when we have to put S and when we have to put ES. Okay, so now let us return to our class. Let us return to our textbook. Please take page number 57. Please take page number 57 and let us read there. Page number 57. No, you have to, what you need to know. Let us read the sentences. Let me share the tab. Okay. The boy sings well. The boy sings well. The boys sing well. We are using the same phrase, but we don't put an S at the end of the word, of the action word. Okay, we put S only when we are using single nouns. For example, the boy, one person. Likewise, the boys meaning 2, 3, 5, 10, how many boys? More than one. Whenever it is more than one, we don't put S. That's why we say sing well. Likewise, if there is only one cat, we say the cat sleeps. The cat sleeps. If we have more than one cat, if there are 2 or 3, we say the cats sleep. So where do we put the S? In the plural, not on the verb when it is more than one cat. Okay, remember that. Please don't forget. Only we use S. We use at the end of an action word S or es only when it is a singular noun. Okay, only for a single noun. So, for example, when I teach, now I'm teaching you. For example, I teach. For me, when I say I teach, I don't put s. Instead, if I have to say, if you are going to say, if you're, I teach, I don't say I teach us. No. Instead, if your mother is speaking about me, how does she say? She says, or well, let us put my name. Jismi teaches. Okay, here we put es. Here we put es. So instead, before I sorry, yes, you can see it, right? Yes. Here we put es. Instead, in the other here, I don't put any es. I don't put plural. Plural meaning it is only one person at the same time. It is the first person pronoun, first person. So we don't need to add an s at the end of the action word. Okay, dears. Okay, so now let us do a few exercises together. Okay. Sorry, and we have to read the whole thing. Did you notice that we used sings with boy and sing with boys? What happened in the other pair of sentences? What is happening? Let us read. Let us see what is happening. When we talk about one person, when we're speaking about just one person, underline here, please. One person, animal or thing, we add s or es to the action word. When we speak about one person, animal or thing, we have to add s or es to the end of the action word. Second point, when we talk about two or more people, animals or things, we do not add s or es. No s or es to the action word. Likewise, with I, you, we, and they, we do not add s or es. So how it will be? How it will be? If I'm writing something, I write with a pen. Instead, if I and together with me, if my sister also is writing, how do you say? They write with a pen. Instead, if I speak only about my sister, how do I say? She writes with pen. Okay, so like this. Okay, so let us do a few of these exercises together. Kabir dash work or works in a factory. We have to find out the correct option. Kabir, how many persons are here? Only one person is there. And in a factory, so what do we have to put? We saw here, when we talk about one person, animal or thing, we add s or es. So Kabir is just one person. So what do we do? What is the correct answer? Works. Likewise, let us do another example. I. Here, the fourth one. I is also just one person. But here it is important. Pay attention. Look at this. With I, you, we, and they, we do not add s or es. So with I, what do I say? Loves? No, I say love. I love that story. Let us do one more. When we say we, there is more than one person. At least two has to be there. I am also included in we. We saw it with pronouns, right? So we, more than one person. So what does it go? Washes or wash? Again, we already said with I, you, we, and they, we do not add S or ES. So we wash our hands before eating food. Great. So now let us do some exercises here. Fill in, please complete these exercises. You have to complete it. Then fill in the blanks with action words from the help box here. You have to complete these exercises with the action words from the help box. Let us do the second one. Jiach dash the puppy inside. Jiach is just a person, right? What can he do? He can write. Write is correct for Jiach. Brings can be correct because only one person. Feeds can be correct, only one person. Teaches can be correct because only one person. Ties also can be correct. Stands can be correct. Cells can be correct, except close. So, which will be the correct word here? Jiach dash the puppy inside. Right? No. Brings. Maybe rings. Jiach brings the puppy inside. Exactly. So write that Jiach brings the puppy inside. So likewise, please complete this whole exercise. Okay. Now I'm going to finish the class. Okay, I'll wrap up the class. Likewise, here also choose, like how we did before, choose here also the correct answers. But always pay attention. With I, we have to put no S or ES. The God is one person. This is important. Many of you may make a mistake. Just let us do this one. The God is one person. Or likewise, the hawker. The hawker also is just one person. So what do we have to do with which action word do we have to put with the God or the hawker? We have to put S or ES. Okay, so remember that. Okay, don't forget. Then here also, here it is a bit more complicated. Here you have the action word, but you have to create the correct form. Remember, let us do the third one together. The gardener dash the plants, water. He puts water for the plants. Gardener is one person. So how do we say? The gardener waters the plants. Waters the plants. Okay. So likewise, please complete this exercise. And this till here. Then we are finished. So for today, we are finished with these exercises till page number 60. Okay, don't forget and please send it to me. I know it is easy. I know it is easy, so you can complete it like this. So well done, dears, and I wait for your homework. And have a beautiful day.